The day of the wedding, I usually wake up early because I'm very excited about the wedding day. Try to get to my office about 3 hours prior to the wedding. I make sure that both my computers are identical with music that's going to be played for special dances, for ceremony, for introductions, and also the music that the bride has picked. We get to the venue 3 hours before everything starts, just in case there's any hiccups, but there's really never any hiccups because we do bring triplicate of wireless microphones, speakers, mixers, and everything we need, so we don't have to drive back to our warehouse. When I arrive at the wedding, we usually set up the reception first with the lighting and the sound and everything else because that's the most important for the dance. And then we will go and set up for the ceremony. And if there's an officiant there, we mic him up. And if there's going to be a reading or two, we will have a separate wireless microphone for that. And then when the cocktail hour starts, either I play guitar or I set up a speaker with music that's predetermined by the bride. And then once that is over, we invite everybody inside. We line up the bride and groom, end bridal party, and we do introductions. And we try to go right into the first dance. Blessing, and then welcoming, and then going to dinner. We try to push the wedding as quick as possible to the dance party because that's what everybody remembers most. The success of your wedding relies about 85% of the proper DJ that you choose. He should be fun, he should be interactive, they should listen to your concerns, ask a lot of questions, and be able to be flexible with your plans for your wedding because no two weddings are the same. And I'm always nervous the day of a wedding because I want to make sure everything goes perfect for your most perfect day. And that's why I try not to let anybody talk to me about anything else other than your wedding the day of, including my wife when I say goodbye to her in the morning when I leave my house. It's my responsibility to make sure that your wedding is super fun. I want your guests to be walking away from this wedding saying, that's the best wedding I've ever been to. I get to know people. I get to know their names. I get to know the style of music they like. I talk to people during the cocktail hour. I talk to people during dinner. And I welcome requests for people to come up to me and say, I want to hear this song. As long as it's wedding appropriate, I have no problem playing it. And if the bride is willing to play it and it's not on her do not play list, I will play it and we'll have a great time. But if there is a song that everybody exits the dance floor, I have no problem cutting that song within the first 20 seconds and switching over to a song that gets everybody turning back around to the dance floor. A lot of times, brides will have a wedding coordinator at their wedding, but a lot of times they don't. And that usually falls on the shoulders of the DJ. And the DJ has a timeline to follow to make sure that things get done in a timely manner because if your wedding's 5 hours or 6 hours or 7 hours, we want to make sure at the end of the night we're not backed up with what needs to be done. If the special dances have not been done, if the cake cutting has not been done, if you wanted to do the garter and bouquet, if that has not been done, we need to make sure that gets done in a timely manner during the evening. So we have the bulk of the time for dancing on the dance floor, either if it's to Bruno Mars or to Elvis Presley to a slow song. You can go to my website, you can look at the top 200 songs that are played in a wedding, and you can choose must play, play if possible, and do not play. And that is a great tool to have. It's right on my website, thinkdj.com, and you can look at it, you can search the different lists. It has lists for processional, recessional, bridal party, father-daughter, mother-son, cake cutting, a lot of different songs to choose from if you can't think of them. And a lot of them have lists of 50 different songs that will work for that specific part of the wedding. And I always tell brides, no matter what happens, I will be at my booth. The only time I leave my booth is to get a bite to eat, which I'm usually not gone for more than 5 minutes at dinner time, or to get a soda or use the restroom. I'm always standing, I'm always focused what the bride and groom are doing in order to make sure that if something needs to be done in an instant, I'm right there. My social media is actually Ken W. Hodgson, and I do post a lot of photographs on there. My website is www.thinkdj.com. And I'm also on Wedding Wire. I'm at the top of the list on Wedding Wire. I have over 167 five-star reviews. And please give me a call at 239-200-5688. Again, one more time, 239-200-5688. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to hear from you real soon. And good night, everybody.